There is a $600 solar panel system sitting in a prepper's garage right now. Foldable panels. Charge controller. Lithium battery bank. He spent 4 months researching it. A former Delta Force operator, unit veteran, 14 years, 4 combat rotations, told me that the entire system has one fatal flaw that makes it useless in exactly the emergency it was purchased for. Not less effective. Useless. His word. The flaw is not the panels. Not the battery. Not the wiring. It's the assumption. Solar requires sun. Crises don't wait for sunny days. The 2021 Texas winter storm lasted 9 days. Cloud cover the entire time. The guy with the $600 system is in the dark. The guy with the $22 headlamp is not. In about 4 minutes, I'm going to give you the exact brand, the exact model number, and the exact Home Depot aisle for the headlamp this operator carries. It produces more usable light than most $600 solar setups in field conditions. And it runs on batteries you already own. There's a specific way this operator configures the lighting system that gives him 72 hours of continuous illumination from a starting investment of $66. I want to be precise about what lights out actually means in the first 72 hours of a regional crisis. The darkness inside a residential structure at 2 a.m. during a regional blackout is absolute. You cannot see your hand in front of your face. You cannot navigate your own home without touching walls. You cannot locate a child who has woken up and moved. The operator's name is Vic. He spent 14 years in the unit. When he came home and thought about residential preparedness, the first thing he bought was a headlamp. In the unit, the first thing you do before any operation is make sure you can see. Not make sure you have power. Make sure you can see. In a residential grid-down event, the answer to, "Can you see?" is whatever lighting you have ready right now. Not what's charging in the garage. The $22 headlamp at Home Depot is the answer to, "Can you see right now?" The $600 solar panel answers a different question. On 160 days per year, the average American location receives insufficient sunlight to charge a solar panel at rated capacity. 44% of all possible crisis days, hurricane season, ice storm season, severe thunderstorm season, your $600 solar system is operating at reduced capacity or zero. The regions most likely to experience extended power outages are also among the cloudiest during their peak crisis seasons. A headlamp running on lithium batteries performs identically in rain, snow, cloud cover, and complete darkness. It has no weather dependency. Solar is a good long-term supply solution. It is a bad immediate response solution. In the first 72 hours, solar is unreliable by design. A solar panel system requires setup before it generates power. From zero, a 100-watt panel takes 5 to 8 hours of direct sun to charge a battery bank to 80%. In a crisis that starts at 6 p.m. in November, you have no sun to charge with. Your battery bank is at whatever state of charge it was when the crisis started. Crises are not comfortable. They start when they start. They don't wait for favorable conditions. Any system that requires specific environmental conditions to function has a gap in its capability envelope. The headlamp that's already on is filling the gap. A solar-charged battery bank illuminates a space, one room. The people who need light are, in a crisis, not always in one place. In a crisis, people move. A child gets up in the night. An elderly parent needs the bathroom. Someone checks a noise outside. A headlamp provides light wherever the person wearing it is. It illuminates exactly where the user is looking. It goes where the person goes. Centralized light creates dark zones. Wearable light eliminates them. In combat, we never use stationary light as primary illumination in a dynamic environment. The specification to understand: lumens at maximum setting versus lumens at the working setting you'll actually use for extended operations. These are different numbers. The Milwaukee 2118-21 red lithium USB rechargeable headlamp. $21.97 to $24.97 at Home Depot. 2000 lumens maximum. 500 lumens working mode. It uses built-in rechargeable battery technology charged via USB-C, compatible with any power bank, any vehicle USB port, or any solar charging setup. Runtime: 2.5 hours at 2000 lumens. 8 hours at 500 lumens. Enough light to work by, not just see by, for an entire overnight. 2000 lumens at maximum is brighter than most shop lights. 500 lumens at working mode is brighter than a 40-watt bulb, on your forehead, directed exactly where you're looking. I wear this headlamp in the house during a grid-down event. On my head. Because when something requires my attention, I look at it. The light is wherever I'm looking. 2000 lumens. 8 hours at working output. USB-C charged. 6.4 ounces, $22. And it goes where you go. When I asked Vic how he configures his household lighting for 72 hours, I expected a complicated answer. What he described took 20 seconds to understand. Unit 1, Milwaukee headlamp, $22. His personal unit. On his head whenever he's awake and moving. At 500 lumens, 8 hours per charge. Charging source, Anker 537 power bank, 26,800 mAh, $45.99. Fully charged before any anticipated event. Can fully recharge the Milwaukee headlamp approximately 6 times. That means the 26,800 mAh bank can fully recharge the Milwaukee headlamp approximately 6 times. 48 hours of working level illumination from one power bank. Unit 3, Black Diamond Spot 400, AAA batteries, $34.97. If the power bank depletes, this unit runs on pre-charged lithium AAA batteries. At 400 lumens and 200-hour battery life on lithium AAA, this unit runs for the equivalent of 25 8-hour operational periods from one set of batteries. Total system cost, 3 units, 1 power bank, backup batteries, $139.93. No solar dependency. No weather dependency. 30 seconds from grid failure to full household coverage. 3 headlamps. 1 power bank. 1 battery backup. Total cost under $140. I can deploy it in 30 seconds. I take the headlamps off the charger and put them on. Tell me what the $600 solar panel gives you in the same 30 seconds. The $600 solar system gives you darkness plus setup time. While you're at Home Depot getting the Milwaukee headlamp, Vic recommends 2 additional items from the same aisle that complete the lighting picture. Defiant 300 lumen LED flashlight 2-pack, $14.97. 4 stationary task lighting, placed on a surface while the headlamp is on someone else. GE rechargeable LED night lights with motion sensor, 2-pack, $19.97. They charge from wall power and automatically activate during a blackout. They're already charged, already positioned at the critical navigation points in your house, and they activate without anyone doing anything. Set and forget. Solar is a resupply system, not a response system. People buy it thinking it's a response system, that when the grid goes down, solar takes over. Solar handles recharging over days 2 through 7, assuming adequate sun. Batteries handle hours 0 through 48, regardless of conditions. The prepper market sells solar as if it handles both. It doesn't. A headlamp with lithium batteries handles the first 48 hours. Solar handles the subsequent resupply. In the unit, we never went into an operation with only one capability for a critical function. Primary, secondary, contingency. Then resupply as the 4th layer. Buy layers 1 through 3 first. Then add solar if you want it. Primary, secondary, contingency, then resupply. In that order. Vic mentioned an item at Home Depot that multiplies the utility of every headlamp in his system. It's not a battery. It's not a charger. A pack of white contractor garbage bags. Husky brand, 42-gallon, $7.97. A white contractor bag inflated with air becomes a diffuse area light. One headlamp inside a white contractor bag creates approximately 150 to 200 foot candles of diffuse illumination in a 10 by 10 foot room. Enough to read, treat a wound, cook. 1 headlamp. 1 contractor bag. Tied at the top. Set on a table or hung from a hook. Area light for a room. No lantern. No candle. No fire risk. 80 cents per room. White contractor bag. 1 headlamp. Area lighting. No fire risk. No lantern required. The man with the $22 headlamp on his head is operational. The man with the $600 solar panel is in the dark waiting for tomorrow morning. Buy in the right order. In my next video, Vic's complete 72-hour preparedness framework. Subscribe. Stay on your head. Stay ready.